You're listening to Historical Perspectives with Mr. Malt. Learn about life by looking at our history. Teachers, for more information about historical perspectives, search Mr. Malt's Marketplace on Teachers Pay Teachers or at mrmaltmarketplace.com. Happy learning!
Chasing Artemis. The car hummed along the highway as the sun began to rise. Ava pressed her face against the window. "Are we going to make it in time?" she asked. "I think so," said Dad. "The launch is this morning." Her little brother, Leo, bounced in his seat. "I can't believe we might see a real rocket launch." The family had been driving home from vacation all night when they heard that NASA's Artemis rocket was launching that morning. They changed their route just a little, hoping to catch a glimpse. "Remember," said Papa from the driver's seat, "this isn't just any rocket. Artemis is the mission that's sending people back to the moon." Ava nodded. "And Artemis 1 already went around the moon with no astronauts, right?" "Exactly," Papa said. "It tested the rocket and the Orion spacecraft to make sure everything was safe." Leo leaned forward. "And next, astronauts go around the moon and then land on it?" "You've got it," Dad smiled. "That's Artemis 2 and Artemis 3. The sky slowly turned pink and orange. Cars lined the side of the road, and people stood looking toward the horizon. "We're here," Ava said. The family stepped out of the car. In the distance, they could see the launch pad. It looked small from far away, but Ava knew the rocket was huge. One of the most powerful ever built. Leo held Dad's hand tightly. "What happens when it launches?" "Well," Dad said, "the engines fire and the rocket lifts off with a lot of force. It carries the Orion spacecraft into space, where it can travel back to the moon." A voice from someone nearby began counting down. 10, 9, 8. Ava's heart pounded. 3, 2, 1. A bright flame burst from the bottom of the rocket. A deep rumble filled the air. "It's going!" Leo shouted. The rocket slowly rose, then faster and faster, climbing into the sky. Ava couldn't look away. "That's going all the way to the moon?" "Yes," Papa said. "And one day soon, they'll land on the moon again." Leo's eyes were wide. "And then they come back to Earth?" "They do," Dad said. "The Orion capsule comes back through Earth's atmosphere, gets really hot, but a heat shield protects it. Then parachutes open and it lands safely in the ocean." The rocket became a tiny dot in the sky. Everyone was quiet for a moment. "That was amazing," Ava said softly. Leo grinned. "I want to go to space someday." Papa smiled. "You never know. Artemis is just the beginning. People are learning how to live and work on the moon so they can go even farther, like Mars." Ava looked up at the sky one more time. "Maybe one day," she said, "we'll be watching a rocket launch, and it'll be us on it." The family climbed back into the car, the road ahead stretching far into the distance. Everyone realizing they had just witnessed history being made.
Thanks for listening to this Historical Perspective. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to subscribe. Also, search for Historical Perspectives on Teachers Pay Teachers to learn more about other topics, such as the Golden Gate Bridge, Henry Ford, schools in the early 1900s, and so much more. Happy learning!